We all have fear. But if you are afraid of something and you begin to run towards that thing, even the thing you are running towards will begin to be afraid of you. Remember when you are in school, there could be a bully in class you are afraid of. But the day you decide to confront that bully, even the bully will be surprised and be afraid.
Welcome to Journey of Wealth Masterclass.
Let us quickly dissect Winston Churchill's quote. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face it. I personally love this quote because if you are an investor or you are a business owner, this is one of the quotes that can help you get ahead and keep getting started every time you face challenges in your business. The bravery people you are seeing today, they have their own fear. It emphasizes that true bravery is not being afraid. People have their fear. That you are brave today doesn't mean you don't have your fears, but confronting those fears to overcome them. That is what the quote is talking about. Let us extract 4 key lessons we learned from this quote and how we can apply them in the journey of building wealth. The first lesson we have learned from Winston Churchill is that embrace your fear. And if you look at it critically, we all have fear. But if you are afraid of something and you begin to run towards that thing, even the thing you are running towards will begin to be afraid of you. Remember when you are in school, there could be a bully in class you are afraid of. But the day you decide to confront that bully, even the bully will be surprised and be afraid. This quote is telling us fear is a natural part of life. We all have our fears and we should not avoid fears. All we have to do is that we need to recognize the fear, accept our fear. Let that fear be a motivator that will make you run towards that goal. If you want to apply this quote in the context of wealth building, acknowledge the fears you have about financial decisions. For instance, there are people you will call, come and buy land in Nigeria. They will tell you, oh, Nigeria has a lot of challenges. They are afraid. They are not looking at the opportunities in Nigeria. All they see is only the fear of investing and losing their money. They are not looking at this country is a country full with a lot of opportunities. And even as I'm making this video now, somebody may argue it. Whether you are afraid to invest in anything, go and learn about it and face it. If you want to start your own business, you are afraid of losing your money, go and have a proper education about that business and face it. You can make a significant career change by accepting those fears, address those fears. It will lead to success. If you are afraid to start investing, go and learn everything you need to know about that investment and face it. If you are afraid to start that business, the same thing. The second thing we've learned from the quote is taking action despite fear. Courage involves taking action in the face of that fear, running towards the fear. It involves moving forward despite the presence of fear, doing that same thing over and over. Let's say for instance you run a business and you have a business failure. Courage is saying go back and face that business again. All the mistakes you have made in the past, you'll be able to correct them, but this time around, know why you fail and face it. Don't be scared, and before you know it, you will reduce all those elements that led to your failure. In the context of wealth building, instead of waiting for the perfect moment because you are afraid of the economic situation, you are afraid of the instability and the security situation in that country, you don't want to invest, what this quote is saying is that look, have a complete confidence, take a calculated risk now. The quote is saying look, build resilience and keep pushing. Do not be afraid of your previous failure. Do not allow your past negative experience to stop you. Keep taking action. Do not wait for the perfect moment looking for opportunities and saying I'm waiting for everything to be okay. No, take a calculated risk, whether it's in investing in new adventure or expanding your skills. Act as if the fear is not there. If you do that, you will see yourself succeeding because you are not afraid. The success is behind the fear. It is not difficult as you think. Just get started. A lot of people today, they were afraid of mathematics when they were in school, but if you look at mathematics, it is one of the simplest courses because you have the formula. When you apply the formula, you get the answer. What is the third morale we have learned from this quote is building resilience. Whether you are facing situations beyond your control, whether the economic situation is not favorable to your business, whether you are scared to start a business, build resilience, because when you face your fear, you will begin to build resilience gradually. Each time you confront a fear, you will strengthen your ability to handle future challenges in the future. There is a quote that says, if that thing you are going through does not kill you, it will make you stronger. What will happen is that in the future, you will have the courage, the strength, the resilience to face more challenges. When you are rejected, when it looks as if things are not working, resilience will help you to stay on course. Despite those challenges, people will say he's a tough guy, and this will begin to open doors for you. If you are coming across our video for the first time, do support the channel by subscribing and follow us across all social media platforms. The name of the channel is Scotland the Hairball. We share educative, motivational, inspirational, and informative content that can inspire you to pursue your dreams and achieve that you set yourself to achieve. What is the fourth moral behind this lesson is learning and growth. If you are courageous enough to face your fear, one, you will begin to learn from those situations, and while you are learning, you are growing. Facing fears leads to personal growth. If you begin to do those things you are not comfortable doing, automatically you begin to grow, because you are pushing yourself out of that safety net, out of that comfort zone, out of that limitation, and forcing yourself to develop a new skill. Let's say, for instance, you decide to run a business and you decide to quit your job you're doing to face that business. What do you do when the business is not moving as planned? You begin to look for solutions. You begin to look for collaboration. You begin to look for, how do I improve innovation? By so doing, you are pushing yourself to learn new skills. You begin to read books, attend seminars, look for videos. In the context of wealth building, it means embracing those challenges. There was a quote that said, the price you will pay for not doing it now will be higher than the price you pay later. If you decide to stay idle without pursuing those dreams, a point will come, you will pay a higher price. You don't have a choice. Learning and growth is possible if you are able to face your challenge. Remember, comfort zone is a very beautiful zone, we know, but it can also limit your potentials. That is one of the disadvantages of comfort zone. That person paying your bill one day may stop paying your bills, and you're going to face frustration. So what do you think about this quote? Are you in line with it? Drop your opinion on the comment section, and if you have any quote or any topic you want us to talk about, drop them in the comment section. We dissect them, because this YouTube is all about learning. As we are teaching you, we are also learning. Please help us to share this video to somebody who may need it. My name is Scotland Ehabo. I am the CEO of Security Limited, a real estate investment firm back in Nigeria. Thank you.